Hey guys, day one of the Ulaanbaatar Grand Slam is in the books. We have a look at some of the highlights, have a look at some upsets. I had a preview video looking at some judoka who I thought would make it to the top of the podium, and they were upset, unfortunately, so we'll have a look at those, have a look at some Ippons and the winners, of course. So starting off with some upsets, Smetov, he went out early, and I kind of anticipated this because he's getting up there in age, and to move up a weight class kind of this late in your career, it's a bit difficult. So this might be an unfortunate call. What do you think? I think you could give Smetov the score for the kosoto just there, but gets rolled over and then bridging on his head just like that. That's going to get you a Shido any day. Also, Abduladze from Russia, he is world champion obviously, but gets counted here, and so he ended up going in the repechage, but took bronze. But he might be a little disappointed with his performance. I can understand the Russian athletes, they might not be at the best condition to compete right now. Chopanov obviously going out as well, and Abduladze, he is usually on the top of the podium, so to see him getting bronze, bit of an upset. Another upset was this one here, Vieru, he's just been on fire recently, getting through some tough Japanese competition, been on the top of the podium a lot of times, and he did pull out this incredible Ippon. It'll definitely be in the top Ippons video. Look at that, Kochigari, it doesn't get better than that. So into the results now, from Uzbekistan at under 52. Kaldi Yorova from Uzbekistan, Iliada seemed pretty impressed by her performance. I'm not too sure of the details, but is she the first female at under 52 for Uzbekistan to take a gold at a Grand Slam? I'm not sure. But she had a great performance and took home the gold. Another standout was the Mongolian, Batokstok, at under 66. Just flew through everyone, had some really amazing throws and techniques. If you want to check out my extended highlights of him, there is a video on my channel live right now. But just check out this Uranage in the final. I love Ippons in the final. Always a good look and a great performance by him. At under 60 we had Nagayama. And look at this Uranage that he does. That was a Wazari score, but I think it should have been an Ippon. And then in the final came up against the Olympic silver medalist Yang from Taipei. And Yang couldn't get him to the ground, couldn't turn him over. And Nagayama, in my opinion, this should be a score, but it wasn't considered the score, so just a Wazari to win it, but looked dominant across the board. It'll be interesting to see when Takato returns and how these guys match up on the international scene against international competitors. Last was Sunoda, just kind of proved that she was in a class of her own. I don't think she had many troubles throughout all of her matches, just did what she needed to do, got the gold, classic world champion class. So let's get into some Ippons now, just a few from out the day. Obviously I'll be breaking these down more in my Ippon highlight video once the tournament is over, but just a quick look at some of the highlights from the day. Here you see Yang utilizing his trademark newaza. He's so good on the ground. A little bit different this time, a Kesakatame. Usually he likes that triangle hold down with the legs. Big Soresuri Komigoshi here by the Mongolian. And this one here scored as an Ippon, but I guess this should be an Ippon. Just looked a little bit slow for me. Thunderous Kosotogake here. Epic work with the foot. Dropping in for a Tayatoshi, but the leg going between the legs, not across on the outside. And as I mentioned earlier, here's that rollover that Yang loves so much, and he must drill that so much. He's so efficient at it. No idea what happened there, but it is someone's Ippon. Anyway guys, day 2 action is coming up soon. I've got a couple of videos already out on that. Like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.